best player. It's called flash, but we call it blur. You put this on your favorite player, and whenever he has takeover, if you run at the defender's hip, you get an automatic blow by every time.
The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight. Defending their home turf means a lot to this team. Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Orlando Magic going up against the Denver Nuggets. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now Denver's starting five. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Jamal Murray out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Brown in at the three, the small forward. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Goga Bitadze. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. All right, Clark, we're starting to close in on the midway point of the season. How do these players pace themselves for what's ahead?
You know, Brian, it's interesting. You've prepared to play a long, grueling season, so the guys are in great shape. But I think the biggest thing is to be smart about how you play, how you practice, and how you take care of your body. I think when you get between the lines, you're going 100%. How you manage the stuff off the court is really the key. Working hard, but smarter is the key to being able to be at your best late in the season.
So it's Denver now, after the basket by Orlando. Back to Murray. He shoots. Pass to Jokic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Murray, no good. About a minute into this first quarter. Thomas against Murray, and Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's Thomas. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wagner. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The defense was there, but the concentration and focus from Wagner also there. Really good poise.
And Brown has got the ball here for Denver. 4-point game coming off that win against the Sixers.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Well, Jokic is the passing big man. The assists he racks up from his position are something else.
Murray against Thomas. Rejected by Jokic. Brown with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Brown, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And Carroll passes to Thomas. Drops in the 3. Thomas has got 5 now.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Bitadze. And here's Thomas from the arc. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Brown. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. And again, Denver no good. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Suggs. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Thomas outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here we are in the middle of the season. Let's see where the Western Conference standings sit. Taking a look at Denver, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, they've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
And it's Wagner missing. Nuggets trail by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Orlando's head coach. I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up. But Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Thomas. Give him 8. Suggs outside. Good work defensively by Gordon.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Tipped away. It's Thomas on the wing. 4 on the clock. Fades. Here's Batase. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. Black comes in for Wagner. And Howard has subbed in for Suggs. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Šarić checks in for Nikola Jokic. Holmes comes in for Gordon. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Alexander in for Murray. Pass to Holmes. Outside, Brown.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Shots good by Black.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Alexander. Thomas defends. Alexander misses. Orlando leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining.
Thomas outside. Rebounded by Denver.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Porter. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia.
Like the smarts by Šarić there. Very good at working the pick and roll and getting the shot he wants.
A minute 29 left in the first quarter here. Here's Black. He's averaging about 6 points per game. For 3. Porter pulls it in. Here's Brown. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And now just a three-point Magic lead.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
Orlando calls timeout. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's
Substitution on the court.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Suggs, then it's Grant Williams, and it's Thomas in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Thomas outside. Suggs outside. Driving inside. Great D that time from Jokic. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Denver. They trail by 7. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
Hey, that's really good. Positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball.
Nice! Big finish!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Murray. Blocked! And they're able to recover. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Murray can't get that one to fall. Magic leading by 6. Banchero outside. Thomas against Murray. Thomas misses.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Pass to Jokic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating and maintaining his balance despite being fouled.
Batase's checked in for Orlando. The free throw drops for Jokic. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Nuggets understand their opportunity. Coach Michael Malone said, we have a special, unique player, and that window is only open for so long. If we want to try and be a dynasty, we need a standard of excellence each and every day, and it's my job to hold the guys accountable. Brian?
Yep, and it starts from the top. He's done it well. Thanks, Allie.
Jalen Suggs serving up an assist. Boy, he is a capable point guard.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Another shot. Jokic using his size.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Inside. Here's Thomas. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work.
Murray passes to Jokic. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Jokic has got 11 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy. Right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
1:41 left in the first half. To the inside, stolen by Jokic. In transition, here they come. Thomas with a steal. And here they go. Pass to Suggs. Back to Thomas. And Caro outside. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Saric.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets, dominating on the glass. What a quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
42.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Nuggets lead by 3. On the court for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Bruce Brown is out there with Murray, and it's Brown in at the small forward position.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Back to Wagner. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Jokic muscles it down.
But this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent, his ability to dominate the defense.
It's Thomas on the wing, defended by Murray. Thomas, that's good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. 3-point lead. Shot from the low block. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Denver ball.
Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Assisted by
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Thomas. Kicks it out to Wagner. Back to Thomas. Over Murray. Tries again. Thomas outside. Over Murray. It counts! And the foul! It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And Denver making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He picked up 29 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. He had his fingerprints on every part of the game. We'll see how he's able to impact things tonight, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
For the lead. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 5 rebounds. Tonight to the middle. Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Thomas passes to Banchero, and that misses. That would have put him up for Denver. They've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. On the wing, Murray. He's got 11. And it's in there. And now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Banchero. Back to Thomas. Suggs outside. The Magic need to put one up here. Thomas with a steal. Wagner on the wing. Porter against Thomas. Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out.
Shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Here's Murray. 13 points in the game. Pass to Boucher. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Carter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thomas against Porter. Orlando gets it back. Thomas outside. Back to Carter. Clock at 6. And another miss by Orlando. Pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? It's the Magic, up by 4, and we'll return shortly. And let's listen to head coach Michael Malone review the game plan with his guys.
Stops and run. Stops and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on. We got to get this win.
Oh, trying to stoke the fire under his team. Michael Malone asking his guys to... seize the moment.
And this is a time when the leaders on the court need to step up and take control, make things happen out there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Goga Batase, then it's Suggs, and it's Thomas in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Murray passes to Holmes. Back to Murray. Pass to Brown. And here's Murray. Thomas defends. Murray against Thomas. Shot is good by Gordon.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Thomas passes to Suggs. Thomas outside. Here's Batase, defended by Holmes. And Batase gets it to go.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now Murray. Over Thomas. It's deflected. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Wagner finds Banchero. It's Thomas on the wing. Over Murray, and Orlando again with the bucket.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407.
A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic comes in for Šarić. And it's Brown in for Holmes. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Suggs against Brown.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Suggs hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Jokic. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Wagner, the pass to Thomas. Now here's Suggs. Orlando again missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Here's Thomas. Orlando again missing. Nuggets trail by 7. Thomas with a steal. And he double clutches and throws it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Brown. They shoot again. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Shooting for Denver, Nikola Jokic. One shot.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Thomas passes to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Shoots from 14. Thomas, right side. Over Murray. Thomas misses. Nuggets trail by 6. Wagner with a steal. Thomas outside. Pass to Batase. Back to Thomas. Wagner outside. Here's Batase. Oh, he tries a three. Gets the three to fall. And the Magic lead by 9.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
To the paint. Here's Thomas. Oh,
What you say?
Wow. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wagner, he'll find the wide-open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Going to capture that play.
5th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Denver, Bruce Brown. 2 shots.
First one falls.
Bruce Brown is just one of those guys that can fill just about any role they need him to. Tremendous versatility.
And Denver making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Thomas passes to Banchero. Banchero from close range.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. A 12-point game. Denver calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Brown passes to Murray. Four on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. And he lays it up and in.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Down low. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Tries a 10-footer, and it's Jokic missing. Magic leading by 12. Here's Thomas. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Second team foul. At the line for two, Thomas.
Free throw good, Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. Nuggets trail by 14. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter here. Jokic in the post, working on Batase. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. Denver is shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. And here's Jokic outside. Oh, Jokic with the triple.
The D has to get out on that because Jokic will make them pay if they don't.
Thomas passes to Suggs. 1:11 left in the fourth. Murray against Thomas. Over Murray. Thomas misses. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Porter the pass to Murray. Back to Porter. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Jokic up top. Pass to Porter. Puts it up. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, man, Carroll throws it down.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Here's Jokic. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. Took a shot for the team in that situation.
Pass to Alexander. And again, it's Denver missing. Thomas, right side. Fades away. Basket is good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity.
Lead the league in scoring. I'm Michael Jordan, and what's your name? Well, it's not important. If you, then I'm pouring from the evening to the morning. I can watch that for hours. I be on them thunderstorms, y'all on them scattered showers. Look, a southern chick, she gotta be collard greens, cornbread, sitting properly. Yeah, I'm Hall of Fame and got it raining in my zone. Let's make arrangements for some live entertainment later on. I'm so rich, I'm clutching, I'm tougher than Jimmy Butler. Gotta see and double. You should double dribble. Bounce that in my direction. I'm a champ. No game 7 in my section. I'm throwing hundreds. Look at how they ballin'. I know she love it. Love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan. Party jumping. 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. Michael Jordan. Rick Owens on the feet, I guess I'm Euro stepping high. Cooking, yeah, I'm chefing, I don't miss like stepping out. In my section live, I say come here and she comply. Then proceed to throw it back on me, that throw me on my. She think I'm a layup, then she must not know about me. She think I'm the one, she must think that I'm Kyrie. Learn to shoot the tray, young, been had a J like Tate, come. Falling that, then tallin' that, she think I'm 8'1". I'm a hooper to be honest, truly a baller, baby. I'm like Luka, I'm like Giannis, so you could Hall of Fame me. I'm so far from JV, I'm Kobe, I'm Mamba, baby. I 24/8, do what it take, keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumpin', 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumpin', 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see me. I know she love it. Girl, you see me. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see. I know she love it. Girl, you see. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Esto es demasiado fancy, demasiado flow. No es pa' que te canse, pa' que le dé con todo. Tú sientes algo raro o algo bien loco. Esto es pa' que dance, pa' que le dé con todo. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que. Ay, ay, esto es pa' que. Ay. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que dance, dance. Tú sientes una coqui que te pone. A el que no quiera bailar porque traiga una silla. Le damos con todo, skish, skish, qué maravilla. Pa' los que bailan mucho trajimos la camilla. La gente que se queje pasa a la otra ventanilla. Esto pa' qué. Pa' qué. Es que esto pa' qué. Pa' qué. Esto pa' qué. Los pasitos prohibidos. Traigan los bomberos. Que se queme el edificio. Si se queme el edificio. El techo de la vecina está prendido. Avísale bien rápido para que no te haga un lío. Para que se te tranquila. Que hoy amanecemos y después vamos para el río. Esto es demasiado fancy. Demasiado flow. No es para que te canse. Es para que le dé con todo. Es que tú sientes algo raro. Algo bien loco. Esto pa' que dance. Pa' que le dé.
Have you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify VIPs in the 2K community.
In 2K25, Team 2K TV has seen action with Kings guard Keon Ellis, Blazer center DeAndre Ayton, and you never know who you might run into next.
Notice that NBA logo? That's a real player you could be hooping with or against. You might see logos for musicians, other professional athletes, community members, content creators.
At the center position, 7 feet 1 inch, number 51, BJ Goodwin. At the point guard position, standing 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel Quickly. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6" number 1, Brady
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Thomas is out there with Anthony. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Raptors, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Goodwin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
He misses the free throw.
Now, something I think everyone notices about Scotty Barnes is that infectious enthusiasm. Guy celebrates every big play for him or his teammates.
Anthony against Quickly. Pass to Banchero. Toronto grabs the miss. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Offensive rebound, and Barrett slams it in.
Sometimes you got to be patient, let the play develop. Barrett looking comfortable operating in these screen and rolls.
Oh,
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Barrett for 3. Here's Goodwin. Thomas with the block, and they recover it. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Barnes looking around. 6 to shoot. Dick. From outside, off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And on the interior, Banchero's a hard worker with terrific mobility.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game. And he sinks the second. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. And we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if you want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league. And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Here's Thomas. Crew on the 14-footer. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Barrett the pass to Dick. Here's Barnes. Wants to get it to Dick and does. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Thomas, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Barrett, no good. Thomas against Barrett. Lets the three fly, and the three is knocked down. Deep ball good, and a nice shot from Thomas.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
That's a good one. They get a hand on it. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Anthony. Still scoreless. High post shot. And it's good off the back rim and in. 9 points for the great.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Dick, that's good.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Walker Kessler. Lowry Marketing comes in for Paolo Banchero. Howard's checked in for Franz Wagner. And Black's subbed in for Anthony. Here's Thomas. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 4. To the inside. Mobo. LeVert in the corner. Here's Mobo. He's guarded by Markkanen. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Howard kicks to Thomas. To the middle. Bitadze the pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. And they call an illegal screen here. And the power rankings now, second half of February. Interesting to see how some of these teams compare. You look at Orlando. They've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
And right now for the Magic, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Black the pass to Thomas. Back to Black. Shot, high post, and he hits the jump shot. And that's 11 points for the great.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
To the paint, here's LeVert. Thomas with the block, and he's able to get it back. The Magic trail by 4. 1:35 left here in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. Howard kicks to Thomas. And Pirtle pulls it down. Fast break Toronto. Here's Mobo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot block leaders. You look at Kessler, second in the NBA, a great defender.
2 shots.
And of course the great, right on his tail, he can also get after such a great shot blocker.
I mean, those two have been playing some special low post defense, and a lot of the shots I've seen them sliding away aren't easy to get. That is not possible. What we just is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not Probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Quickly, drilled from 11 feet out. And the Raptors lead by 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Quickly against Thomas.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Passes it to Purdy. LeVert in the corner. Off target with his 3.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thomas, no luck. Quickly with it, inside, Mobo. Excellent D there from Markkanen. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Raptors. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting going again here. Is here for the Raptors. Pirtle is checked in for Goodwin. Walker comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's LeVert in for Quickly. And that one falls for Barrett. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Thomas. He's out there with Howard. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Pacers was terrific. He picked up 39 points, and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We're looking to follow that up tonight, guys.
And David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Here's Pirtle. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Thomas. Finished off the break. Now it's a 7-point Magic lead.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Dick, that's good.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Orlando. Raptors trail by 5. And here's LeVert. Scoreless thus far. Here's Barrett. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Thomas passes to Howard. Thomas against Pirtle. From the high post. Here's Markkanen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Markkanen's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The pass to Pirtle. And it's denied. Barrett against Thomas. Over Barrett. Again, the Magic score. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
Here's Thomas. Sweet little floater. And now an 11-point Magic lead.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now LeVert hasn't made one yet. Pass to Mobo. Back to Barrett. Here's Mobo. And they'll get another chance. Barrett, no good. Thomas feeling it out a bit. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Goodwin in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Quickly against Anthony. And the call will go against the great. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Down low. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist from Barrett. That's 10 points for Grady Dick. Magic leading by 11. Thomas down low, covered by Barnes. And that one, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Banchero's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% action. And the shot goes down.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
It's going to go on Grady Dick. The Magic have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 13-point game. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Barnes. Now, Dick. Shot clock at 5. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Pulls it up. No good off the back of the rim.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Thomas. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's quickly. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the 6th Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
Here's Thomas. Thomas with another miss. Raptors trail by 13 to the paint. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Well, this is R.J. Barrett having himself a big-time game. He's beating the defense in so many ways right now.
Tigers from 14. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And the Raptors call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And Toronto making a change here. And the Raptors with some changes. Jakob comes in for Grady Dick. And it's LeVert in for Quickly. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Walker Kessler. Walker comes in for Banchero. Markkanen, he's checked in for Wagner. And Thomas subbed in for Cole Anthony. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Thomas against Barnes. inside Thomas. Over Barnes. Misses off the right iron.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
On the wing, Barnes. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Barnes has got 16.
Sometimes it's just that easy. They get Barnes the ball, and he gets that smooth J-off.
Thomas gets a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
And the Magic lead by 18.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Passes it to Walker. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by Barnes. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Thomas. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
Thomas.
Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Looking to end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up.
And it's checked in for Goodwin. And the Magic making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in. Thomas goes in. Toronto grabs the miss. The pass to LeVert. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Barnes. And no good that time. Excellent D from Thomas. There's the triple. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Magic leading by 21. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Out on the perimeter, it's Anthony and Wagner. Walker Kessler is out there with Banchero. And it's Thomas in at the point.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to Barrett. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important? Team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first. You look at R.J. Barrett on TV, you don't realize the guy is 6'6", 214. He's got that size along with the shooting ability and a nice overall game.
There's the lob to Banchero. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Here's Dick, covered by Anthony. Dick with it. Pass to quickly. Thomas with the block. They get it back. Good on the shot. Magic leading by 21. To the inside. And then Thomas with the jam.
Smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Quickly kicks to Walker. Back to Quickly. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
And you look at Thomas. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together. Capable of scoring from all three levels.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
Esto es demasiado fancy, demasiado flow. No es pa' que te canse, pa' que le dé con todo. Tú sientes algo raro o algo bien loco. Esto es pa' que dance, pa' que le dé con todo. Esto es pa' que... Esto es pa' que... Esto es pa' que... Ay, ay, esto es pa' que... Ay. Esto es pa' que... Esto es pa' que... Esto es pa' que dance, dance. Tú sientes una loqui que te pone. A el que no quiera bailar porque traiga una silla. Le damos con todo, skish, skish, qué maravilla. Pa' los que bailan mucho trajimos la camilla. La gente que se queje pase a la otra ventanilla. Esto pa' que. Pa' que. Es que esto pa' que. Pa' que. Esto pa' que. Los pasitos prohibidos. Tráiganlo bombero. Que se queme el edificio. Se queme el edificio. El techo de la vecina está prendido. Avísale bien rápido para que no te haga un lío. Para que se te tranquila. Que hoy amanecemos y después vamos para el río. Esto es demasiado fancy. Demasiado flow. No es para que te canse. Es para que le dé con todo. Es que tú sientes algo raro. Algo bien loco. Esto pa' que dance. Pa' que le dé con todo. Es que esto pa' que...